Good afternoon, everyone. We doing a little fishing here, Graham Lake, here in the state of Maine. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're watching this on the replay, you get value out of this content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share it with a friend. Definitely chilly today. I don't know if you can make it out on the video, but there's a little bit of light rain and some snow showers coming down. A little bit of snow mixed in here. Definitely a chilly one today. Thank goodness there's no wind. It would be miserable. But the temperatures are definitely changing. No question about that. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to check this out. I'm interested to see if I'll be able to catch anything today. Definitely be a challenge. But I'm up for the challenge, I guess, for a little while. Try it anyway. See how we do. Oh, fish on. Here we go, guys. Fish right there. We have got one. Awesome. That is awesome, guys. Nice little bass right there. Beauty little bass. That's a pretty little fish. We'll take that. Nothing wrong with that. Here it is, November 9th. We got ourselves a bass right there. Awesome. Pretty fish. Pretty. See if we can get a weight on this. There we go. See what we got for weight on this. 1.48. Nothing wrong with that. Nice little fish right there. About 1.5 pounds. Nice little fish. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Like I said, got a little bit of a sprinkle going through here today. Had some snowflakes mixed in with it last little bit, so it's definitely a challenge fishing this time of year here in Maine. So to see that, let's get this back in the water. Pretty fish like that. Super glad I got one. Off and gone. Well, see if we can do that again. That's awesome. All right. Well, that's encouraging. Nice to see him still biting with it being as chilly as it is. It's pretty good to see a few snowflakes flying early and then still be able to catch a bass. I'm pretty happy with that. Where's everybody watching from? Just curious? What state, what country? Welcome, good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in today. Fergus, welcome. Hope all's well with you. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. Thomas, welcome. I appreciate that. Well, I got one bass so far. I'm tickled. I don't know if you can see in the video there, but there's a little bit of snow falling down right here. And to have it snowing a little bit and to still be able to catch bass, I am happy. I always love to get out and fish when I can. And as the seasons change, it definitely may get a little more complicated. You got this. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the encouraging words. And yeah, I've already got one bass, so I mean, I'm tickled. Got it here on the live too. There's 1.48 pounds, so almost pound and a half. Pretty largemouth bass. I'll take it. I'm awful excited about it. It is kind of cold. Well, like I said, I don't know if you can see in the video here, but I got some snow coming down here. It's been mixed in with a little bit of light rain. So yeah, it's definitely a challenge doing this, but I figured I'd try to do a live, and I was hoping that you guys might tune in, and hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully the reception stays okay, and I can catch a few fish. That'd be a bonus as well. If you get a fish, I'll give you a heart. Good luck. Well, appreciate that. I'm in hopes to catch another one. Did I get one? I have got one on this live, yes. If you go back and watch the replay on this, I just got it probably about 10 minutes ago. I got my first fish. Well, it ain't 10 minutes ago because I've only been alive for 9 minutes, I guess. It was pretty quick into the live. It wasn't very long. Maybe it was only 5 minutes ago, I guess. I didn't realize how long I'd been live. So, yeah, it wasn't very long ago. Caught one largemouth bass so far, and it was almost a pound and a half. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate the encouragement, the support. Thanks. Feel free, if you watch the replay, to share the lives. If you can share this live, that would be great with people if you think they'd like it. I'm just tickled I was able to get out here today and do some fishing and to catch a fish. As the weather gets colder, it's a heck of a lot more of a challenge here in Maine to especially catch the bass and stuff, you know, as the water cools down. So that can really be a challenge at times. Oh, thanks for those hearts. Appreciate that. There's not much water in this part of the pond here where I'm fishing. It's really, really low. We've been very dry here in the state of Maine for a long time, and we've gotten a few rainstorms lately. I guess every little bit helps, but we're still quite a bit below where we should be. There's no way I should be walking where I am under normal conditions. I mean, normally in the spring, up where that grass bank is, that taller grass right there just for the trees, that's where the water usually is. And I mean, it's low. If you like fishing content and people going live, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I try to do lives as often as I can. I'll try to fish when I can, around the weather and stuff, as the seasons change. And I also do lives when I'm harvesting clams here on the coast of Maine. I did a live for a while this morning while I was harvesting clams. There we go, another fish. That feels like a good one, guys. That does feel like a good fish. I don't know what it is. That's a nice bass, guys. This is a pretty fish. That is a pretty bass. Wow, guys. Look at the size of that thing. That right there is a beauty. Holy sneaker. That is a big bass right there. For here anyway, it is. Wow, that's a nice fish. That is a nice fish. Wow, guys. Oh, can't wait to get a weight on this thing. Look at how thick he is down through him, too. That is awesome. What a pretty fish. You guys able to see that all right? If you could let me know in the comments, that'd be great. That is one nice fish right there. Beautiful fish. All right, let's get a weight on that. Where's my scale? What did I do with it? Hold on. Huh. Thought I lost it there for a second. I didn't. Got all excited. All right. Here we go. Just a second. There we go. All right. What a pretty fish, though. Let's see what this thing weighs. Man, that's a nice fish. That is a pretty fish. 3.0, no. Yeah, 3.04, so just over 3 pounds. Pretty fish right there. Just over 3 pounds. Beautiful bass. Nice fish right there. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Wow, nice. Awesome. Glad you guys got to see that. Let's get this back in the wall. Let this go. Pretty fish right there, though. Awesome. There it goes. Off and gone. That's what we love to see. That is great, guys. So glad you guys got to see that. That's pretty fish. Nice 3-pounder right there. We'll take it. Awesome. Well, I am encouraged with that. Whew. Pretty fish. All right. There we go. Fergus, was you able to see that fish? If you could just let me know in the comments, that'd be great, Fergus. That was a pretty bass. Didn't know if you saw that or not. I know you was hoping to see one. Oh my goodness. Let's go fishy fishy. I'm excited. That's awesome. That was a pretty bass. Thought the sun was going to come out there for a minute. It was acting like it might. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You guys, did you just see that one turn away from it? It almost hit it right here. That looked like a small bass. That was awesome. Nice to see some action. I am glad to see that. That was cool. That fish came right up almost to the surface. That is great to see. Well, it's definitely got me encouraged to keep plugging away, that's for sure. Anybody new tuning into the live, appreciate you taking time out of your day. Check this out. So far I've got 2 bass since I started the live. One was almost a pound and a half. The other one was just a hair over 3 pounds. I am tickled to have a chance at both of them. That was awesome. Thank you for the thumbs. Appreciate that. We're at five likes. Thank you. Really appreciate it. All you got to do for a thumbs up is tap the screen twice. I am fishing on Graham Lake here in the state of Maine today. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to check this out. I hope the weather wherever you are is warm as it is here. Yes, I can't say for sure, but just what it feels like. I know we had a little snow mixed in with some rain a little bit ago. Whew. Let's go fishy fishy. Thank you for the extra thumbs up. I see that. We're up to 6 likes. Appreciate it. I don't know who gave it, but whoa. It almost looks like a fish right there. I gotta try that again. Here we go. Here we go. That is a big bass, guys. Big bass, guys. Wow, guys. This thing is huge. Holy sneaker. I just broke my line and everything. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Easy, easy, buddy. Easy. Easy, easy. Hold on, guys. Wow, ain't that one big fish. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. Ain't that one big fish right there. Phew, I got my lure back. Broke my line when I got to shore. Look at the size of that bass right there, guys. I gotta clean this off. Look at the size. Adventure. Check that out, bud. Check that out, Corey. You see that? Let me know in the comments, Corey. That is smoking bass right there. The biggest one was going to be the one I caught earlier, a 3-pounder. But I think this is by far going to beat it. I'm going to move my rod up here. Bear with me a minute, guys. I'm going to put my lure back up there. Corey, can you see that all right? Check that bass out. Let me clean this off. Oh my goodness. What a fish right here. This thing's a monster. What a monster bass this is. I just want to get a weight on it. Get that dirt off. There we go. Oh my goodness. What a big fish that thing is. My goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys. Corey, you still on here? Ain't that pretty? Wow, wow, wow. I am stoked. That's a big fish right there. Hold on, guys. Let me get my scale. All right. Here we go. See what we got here for a weight. Wow. Ain't that thing nice? 4.3, no. Yep, 4.39. 4 point, hold on, no. Just a second. What do we got here? Let's settle this down, easy. All right, 4.41. 4.41 pounds. 4.41 pounds, guys. That is a beautiful fish. Beautiful bass right there. I can't get over that fish. That is a beauty bass. Beauty. That is just massive for here. For me, anyway. 4.41. I'm tickled. There we go, guys. Pretty fish. Let's get this back in the water. Beautiful bass, though. Beautiful. Give me 1 second, guys. Just a second. Real quick. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to mash her up. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Nope, don't want that. 1 second here. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. I had to get a couple pictures of that. Let's get this back in the water. What a beautiful 41 pounds. Excellent. Pretty right there. Wow. I am impressed. I'm impressed. There it goes. Off and gone. Beautiful fish right there. Beautiful. Whew. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh. Whew. I am fierce. Can you guys hear me okay and see me okay on this video? If you could let me know in the comments, that would be great. If you can hear me and see me, I would appreciate it if you could let me know. Now I've got to find out what I did with my stuff. There's my lure. Ain't that thing in bad shape? I've cleaned that up. Get this tied back up. Phew. Oh my goodness. Wow. Awesome. Did you guys get to see that bass okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Audio is good, video is grainy. Oh man. Audio is good, video is grainy. That's too bad. Did you get to see the bass by chance that I just caught? Hammy. Or did you just join the live? I'm just curious if it came out at all. It was 4.41 pounds. You saw the bass. Was you able to see it okay on the video? I know you said it was a little grainy, but you could make it out okay? Thank you, Hammy. I appreciate that so much for answering me. Awesome. Awesome. Well, it makes my day. I was just hoping you guys could see it. I did go back and take a picture of it. That's why the live went down for a second. I wanted to make sure at least I get a picture of it too. That was a beautiful bass. I'm excited. I caught one earlier, Hammy. I don't know if you were in the live or not, but I caught one earlier that was 3 pounds, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, geez, that's by far going to be my biggest one for the day. Then I catch that one there. I was like, wow. As cold as it is, and still catching bass like this, I'm tickled. wasn't the best, but you could make it out. I appreciate that, Hemi. Well, I think what I'm going to do with these bass are biting, what I may do, I'm going to end the live, I think, and I will just go and shoot some video if I catch one and go from there. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Hammy, thank you for the updates and stuff. I appreciate that. And I'll try to get maybe some clearer video of the stuff if I can, if I catch any more. But thank you very much. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you all have a great day.